I'm Ron Klopfanstein at the Tramantone Cafe, where a recent Facebook post by the cafe saying that they were on hiatus has got their fans very concerned. I'm with Fred. Fred's one of the performers tonight. And Fred, you tell me you came all the way from Athens, New York to come up here to the Tram. Why make that long trip?
Well, the short answer is that aside from the fact that Utica is just all soul, that being said, this place is like the distillation of that soul, the soulfulness of Utica. Back in 1999 or 2000, I was a touring musician, and I had a friend who was a songwriter from Albany named Amy Abdu. She told me about this place called Virgo Bat and Leo Frog's Coffee House, which was Robin and Garrett's previous incarnation. She said, "You gotta play there. People are awesome. The audience and the people that run the place. It's $1 cover, but don't worry, you'll make a little money, and you're gonna love it." And I've been coming back for all these 25-ish years since they had to close that place.
Yep.
And then they opened this place, I guess, about 12 years ago or 13 years ago.
Yeah.
It's just look. If you look around, it's a.
I was going to ask you, why is this such a special place?
It's a place where people are encouraged to be themselves.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And
that's kind of rare nowadays.
It's very rare.
It is.
And for me as a performer, it's a place where I'll play a brand new song and everybody will start singing along. And it's a song I never dreamed anybody would sing along to.
Yeah.
Not what I thought of as a sing-along.
Right.
And just people.
It's one of those places like where when you come here, you know, all the people that are going to be here are good people.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And that's like a comforting thing, especially nowadays.
Yeah. And on top of that, now they make these great sandwiches, and they used to have the soup.
Yeah.
And really nice cookies and muffins and all of that stuff.
So what will you be doing here tonight on stage?
I'm just going to be singing my butt off.
Yeah.
Just mostly my own material. I'll do a few old tunes that people know.
Yeah, yeah.
And just, I hope to walk out of here exhausted, with no voice left. That's always the goal when I come to the Tram.
But filled up in your soul, right?
Yeah. And many of these people that will be here, I've really become friends with.
It's like that kind of place.
I don't live here, and I'm made to feel like a part of this community.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a really special place.
Late at night, when I can't rest, a mockingbird sings me a test. A catalog of my mistakes rolls through my head with each song he makes. Don't give up the ghost. Hold on, you're getting close. Some kind of answers, or at least some questions, finally worth asking.
My late husband retired. We used to refer to him as the busiest guy who was retired because he came here pretty much every day.
Yeah.
And where Ron Kai's is sitting, where John Kai's is sitting, that was his office.
Oh.
And
what was his name?
Roger Smith.
Yeah.
And he was one of the musicians who performed here. He'd come to open mics, he'd come to the spoken word poetry nights, and he even created these little poetry chapbooks.
Wow.
And handed them out to people when they came to poetry night.
Yeah.
And he loved it here because he was probably the oldest person in here at the time, because he was in his mid-70s.
Yeah.
And he loved meeting everybody. And
can you show me his spot here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right there was his office.
Oh, that was his table?
That was
Nice.
his table.
Wow.
That's one of the drawings of him.
That picture up there, the guy with the glasses?
Yep. And
Nice.
there's one in the corner over there that was from his. He cut his first CD when he was like 72.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And because he'd been playing guitar his whole life.
Yeah.
And he just felt comfortable enough here with everybody.
Yeah. I'm with Ashley and Karen, and Ashley, you're going to be performing here tonight, right?
I am very excited.
You're a musician?
Yeah, musician from Syracuse, New York. Karen and I were just reminiscing. It reminds us of a place called Happy Endings that used to be in Syracuse in the 90s.
I remember that place in the 90s.
Yes.
Was it Armory Square?
It was, yes. It's
right.
It has that nostalgia of like old school coffee house, cafe feel that we love.
Yeah, maximalist, filled with antiques and beautiful art.
Vintage clothing.
You guys drove all the way from Syracuse to come here, and you did performance.
To be here, to play.
Like, why is this such a, I mean, there's so many cool places in Syracuse too, but yet you drove all the way here.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because like attracts like. So when you look around and you see all the cool vintage artwork, the delicious foods and teas made with love, the people that come here are like the same things that we like, and this is the good stuff. So priceless experience.
So what do you say to people? You know, it's like to try to get the message out that like you have to. It's important to support art in our artists, but also to support the businesses that support the artists too.
Yeah.
Like the Tram.
Yeah.
Like how would you best articulate that to the public? To come down here to watch people like you perform, meet artists, but also like to spend some money too.
Yeah. So Garrett and Robin are amazing people. They're great people, right? Again, they've built, this is their home.
Yes.
And when you walk through the door, you feel like you're home.
You really do.
And home's got to pay the bills.
Yes.
Got to keep the lights on. The food is delicious. They're not skimping anywhere.
Right.
So very important to support the local places.
Yeah.
That when you go into them, you feel like you're in New York City. And I didn't have to drive.
Right.
So I drove a long ways. Yeah, I didn't drive 4 hours.
You had to drive to
I
Manhattan.
drove 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Not too far. This is like,
Especially in this beautiful weather where the leaves are changing. Yeah.
I interviewed someone here 2 weeks ago, and they said this reminded them of San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know, the different colors and stuff. You as an artist, what do you think about the color palette here and just the
I mean, well, this is
the vibe?
This is exactly my vibe. It's maximalist and vintage, and the colors from the 70s. You know, you got your turquoise, orange, all of that. I love it. I think it's beautiful, and I love the Christmas lights, and it's the little touches. It's the paper mache sun behind me.
Oh, it is, right?
I love it here.
Yeah.
There's no money in the cure. We're not guessing where it goes. These are old-fashioned feels like they've been here before. When the reckoning comes, is there something I can do? When the reckoning comes, you fight for me and I'll fight for you.
Everybody I spoke to tonight agreed that the Tram is an important gathering place for the artistic community in the Mohawk Valley, and they hope that it stays open for many years to come. At the Tram, I'm Ron Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. This is Ron Klopfanstein. Meet me in the hot seat every Monday at 5 p.m. for Hot Seat Media Mondays on 95.5 FM, The Heat.